Okay, everybody, welcome back to Daniel's birthday special, in which we're going to be playing Jeopardy featuring Alex Trebek for the DOS. Let's see how we do this game, shall we? Alright. It's actually the first Jeopardy game as part of Daniel's birthday special. We're gonna do expert. I need a challenge. Returning. Use the space bar to buzz in. Championship, game 1. Taking on Jerry and Camille.
Hi everyone and welcome to Jeopardy.
Thank you, Alex Trebek. I'm ready.
Here we go, round 1. One daily double will appear on the board in these categories.
We're dealing with sculpture, history, classical music, movie trivia, bodies of water, and finally, mythology. Alright. Don't want to change the categories. No, I'm going to leave them the way they are. Okay, and which category do I want first? Bodies of water, 100. Originally at Lewiston, New York, this falls has moved 7 miles upstream. What is Niagara Falls?
That's it.
Bodies of water for 200. While Thatcher looks over Parliament, Parliament looks over this. What is the Thames?
You are correct.
Bodies of water 300. Hoover Dam gives us this Nevada lake. What is Lake Mead?
Yes.
Bodies of water 400. The only one of the 5 Great Lakes entirely in the U.S. What is Lake Michigan?
Yes.
Bodies of water 500. You can bet on the banks of this lake. Bet on the banks of this lake between California and Nevada. What is Lake Tahoe?
You are correct.
Ran through the category like it was absolutely nothing. So I have $1,500. Let's go with classical music 100, please. Schubert's Incomplete Orchestral Sonata. It's not the Unfinished Symphony, because that was Beethoven. Camille. Nope.
No.
That is wrong. What is the Unfinished Symphony? Oh, it is? Oh.
That's it.
Yeah, alright. It is the Unfinished Symphony. I wanted to go with that, but I didn't think that was right. Movie trivia. Actors who spoke the immortal line, "Love is never having to say you're sorry." Who's Ally McGraw?
Yes.
Movie trivia 200. Disney film in which you'd find the song "Feed the Birds." What is Mary Poppins?
Yes.
I'll take movie trivia for 300. Actor who captained the Mean Machine in The Longest Yard. Who's Burt Reynolds? I'll take movie trivia for 400. Movie whose sequel was Class of 44. What is Summer of 42?
You are correct.
Movie trivia for 500. Moonlighting star who was the voice of the baby in Look Who's Talking. Who is Bruce Willis?
That's it.
And I ran that category like it was nothing, so I'm up to $3,000. Let's try classical music for 200. Musical accessory whose parts are the stick, head, hair, frog, and screw. What's a violin bow?
That's it.
Classical music for 300. Inspired by paintings, Mussorgsky composed music at pictures at one of these. Camille. Etude?
No.
No way. An initiation.
No, sorry, that is wrong.
Wrong.
The correct response is
An exhibition. Pictures at an exhibition. Okay. We'll stick with classical music for 400. Considered the greatest violinist of all time, he could play a whole piece on one string. I'm going to say who is Paganini.
right.
Classical music for 500, please. Daily double.
The answer there is
The only player with any money right now. I have, how much do I have? 3,600? I'm going to go 1,400. Okay? For an even 5,000, here's the clue in classical music. Sacred opera. What is... Attila the Hun? I don't know.
no.
Well, I lost 1,400, but I'm still in the lead regardless.
The correct response is
Oratorio, but it doesn't matter. I'm still in the lead, and I still have the only player with money. History 100. Peter the Hermit preached the first of these Christian versus Muslim wars in 1095. What are the Crusades?
you are correct.
History for 200. New York landmark dedicated October 18th, 1886. What is the Statue of Liberty?
Right.
History 300. From 1937 to 45, Chiang Kai-shek and Mao Zedong joined forces to fight them. Camille? The Red Guards, I think that's right.
No.
Oh, it's not? Oh. That is wrong. No, it's not Red Guards.
No. The correct response
The
is
Japanese. Oh, alright. Let's go with history for 400. 13,000 houses were destroyed, but no one died in this city's Great Fire of 1666. What is London?
right.
History for 500. Batu Khan's Mongol Empire named for the color of his tint. Camille. The Towering Inferno. No! Camille, I put this game on expert, not novice. There is something wrong with that computer player. Jerry. The Golden Horde.
Right.
There you go. And you're out of the hole. Two categories left. Do you want sculpture or do you want mythology? Mythology for 100. Cerberus, Guardian of Hell, is a monster version of this household pet. What's a dog?
That's it.
Mythology 200. She was so ugly, she not only turned men off, she turned them to stone. Who is, Circe?
No.
Oh, was it Circe? Ah.
Yes.
Medusa. Oh, Medusa. Ah, Medusa. Ah, frick. Alright. Sculpture for 100. His only signed work is the Pieta in the Vatican. Who is Michelangelo?
That's it.
Sculpture for 200. A gold statue of Prometheus towers over the ice rink of this New York landmark. What is, it's either Central Park or it's Times Square. I'm just gonna say what is Central Park.
No.
It's the other one. Liquid? No.
No. No.
Not one.
The correct response is
It was Rockefeller Center, so it was neither one. Wasn't Times Square or the other one. Sculpture 300. Disarming statue unearthed by a peasant of on the Greek island of Milos in 1820. What is the Venus de Milo?
you are correct.
Sculpture for 400. A Berlin museum is home to the famous bust of this Egyptian queen. Who is Nefertiti?
Yes.
Sculpture for 500. Though it represents a woman, his 5-story Chicago structure has been called a baboon. Who is Pablo Picasso?
Yes.
Alright. That just leaves the mythology category. 300, please. This winged horse is a constellation and mobile symbol. Who is Pegasus?
Yes.
400. Tormenting bird with a woman's head whose name means a shrewish woman. What is a harpy?
Yes.
500. Last clue. A hoofed and horned beast or an oversexed male. What is a satyr?
Right.
So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I have $5,100. Jerry has minus 200 and Camille has minus 1,200.
The double Jeopardy round.
And I put this game on expert, not novice.
New Daily Double to help you in one of these categories.
The Old Testament, Fine China, 60 songs, the 50s, TV numbers, and finally, the New World. Alright. Want to change categories? No thanks. I'll keep them. Camille, you're in last place. Let's start with you. 60 songs, 200. The king of this wrote the third boxcar midnight train destination, Bangor, Maine. What is the road?
That's it.
60 songs, 400. Of Doo-Wah Diddy, Oogie Boogie, and the one not a hit in 1964. What is Oogie Boogie?
Right.
60 songs for 600. While Paul Anka was a lonely boy in the 50s, this singer was Mr. Lonely of the 60s. Who is Paul Williams?
No.
Not him. Bobby Vinton. Oh, yeah.
You are correct.
$60 songs, 800. Group that got around in the 60s being Up on the Roof, Under the Boardwalk, and On Broadway. The Drifters, yeah.
That's it.
$60 songs, 1,000. Daily Double.
The answer there is Daily Double.
Daily Double. Gonna go for 1,050. Big wager. Here's the clue. John Sebastian said, trying explaining this is like trying to tell a stranger about rock and roll. What is magic? And that is right.
That's it.
Putting in a $2,250. Next, TV numbers, 200. Cookie Burns' working address. What is a 77 Sunset Strip?
Yes.
TV numbers for 400. In a 60s sitcom, officers Tootie and Muldoon patrolled the Bronx in this vehicle. What's car 54?
Yes.
TV number 600. Number of lives led by Richard Carlson while portraying Herbert Philbrick. What's 3?
You are correct.
TV number is 800. Daily Double.
The answer there is Daily Double.
3,700. For $10,000, here's the clue. Each day, Art Linklater interviewed this many children on his house party show. What is 4?
Yes.
Putting me at $10,000. There are no more daily doubles up there. Let's go with TV numbers 1,000. The number of Sergeant Friday's badge, which a Dragnet fan could tell you. Jerry. $714, yeah.
Yes.
714. Say it however you want, but either way, it's right. Fine China, 200. Though Delftware was first produced in this country, it's also made in England. What is the Netherlands?
Right.
Fine China 400. The trademark of the Meissen porcelain factory is two of these weapons, crossed. What are swords?
Yes.
Fine China 600. In 1757, the Sevres China factory named a new collar, not a hairstyle, for this mistress of Louis XV. Who is Madame de Pompadour?
You are correct.
Fine China for 800, please. First name shared by the great 18th century potters Spode and Wedgwood. Jerry. Nope.
No.
I think it's Josiah. I'm gonna buzz in and say who's Josiah.
Right.
Fine China for 800. Or was that for 800? Was for 800. So fine China for 1,000. English county named for its famed for its colorful figurines and masculine terriers. I'm gonna say what is Staffordshire.
You are correct.
Putting me at $13,000, getting every clue in that category right. All right, so it's still my turn. Let's go with the 50s for 200. Developer William J. Levitt built 3 suburban communities, all named this. Well, what is Levittown?
Right.
And somebody's calling from San Jose, California.
Call from San Jose, CA.
I wouldn't answer. It's a scammer.
Call from San Jose, CA.
Alright, let's go with the 50s for 400. After posing for pictures, she was asked what she had on and replied the radio. Who is Marilyn Monroe?
Yes.
50s for 600. John and Stuart Alsop revived the word egghead to describe this candidate's supporters. Who's Adlai Stevenson?
Right.
Can I go with the 50s for 800, please? San Francisco police confiscated this beat poet's epic Howl when it first came out. Who's Allen Ginsberg?
You are correct.
50s 800. Brown versus Board of Education dealt with school segregation in this Midwest city. What's Topeka?
Yes.
Let's go with the New World for 200. In 1862, LaSalle claimed the lower Mississippi country for Louis XIV, calling it this. What is Louisiana?
You are correct.
New World for 400. On February 16th, 1952, she was proclaimed Queen of Canada. Who is Queen Elizabeth II?
You are correct.
New World for 600. Discoverer of South America's Iguacu Falls. His name means head of cow. Head of a cow. Who is Cabeza de Vaca?
You are correct.
That is correct. The New World for 800, please. On September 7th, 1822, Pedro declared this country's independence from Portugal. What is Brazil?
Right.
The New World for 1,000. In 1664, the English, in the name of the Duke of this, seized Manhattan for the Dutch. What is York?
That's it.
Ran that category up to $19,000. That just leaves Old Testament 200. Delilah gave him a real trimming. Who's Samson?
That's it.
400. In Hebrew, its name means Sea of Reeds. What's the Red Sea?
You are correct.
600. Through sons is Isaac and Ishmael, both Jews and Arabs trace descent from him. Who is Abraham?
Yes.
800. The name Palestine comes from these biblical enemies of Israel, who are the Philistines.
Yes.
Last clue. A sorrowful Old Testament prophet. His name now refers to predictors of doom. Who is Jeremiah?
That's it.
So I have $22,000. Jerry has 2,450, and Camille will not be around for Final Jeopardy.
Here is today's Final Jeopardy category.
Publishing. I will go $3,000.
Final Jeopardy answer is...
The World Almanac is published either 48 hours after a presidential election or after this October event. What is the census?
What did you put down as your response?
What is the census?
No.
Alright, so I lose 3,000, dropping to
And
19,000.
your wager was...
It's alright. It's alright.
What did you put down as your response?
The World Series.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And your wager was...
1760, so you got up to $4,210, but I still win with 19 grand. Not bad. And I'm going to see you all for that next segment right after this, okay? Don't go away. We'll be right back, folks.